We've reached the end of the year, and without a doubt, 2025 was an incredible year for my singing monsters. A lot of new content arrived and many things happened in the game, but as usual, I always like to imagine what could arrive in the game next year. What are the possibilities for new content in the coming year? What could arrive next? So in today's video, we're going to look at my predictions and what to expect from my singing monsters in 2026. Everything we know that could arrive and what I personally believe may come to the game next year. And right at the start, I'd like to wish all of you who follow the channel a happy new year. You're amazing and thank you for always being here with me. Yes everyone, we have high expectations for 2026. Just like 2025, this year promises to be one of the best years for my singing monsters with many impressive new additions. To begin, let's talk about rares. This will be one of the first years after the launch of this class, where only one island will be receiving rare monsters, which will be the ethereals from the Ethereal Workshop. That's right, these are the only monsters confirmed to receive rare forms in 2026. It won't be a large number, but they will certainly be good rares, and every month will receive a new one. Aside from these, no other class will be receiving rare variants. However, by the end of 2026, when the Paranormal Island is fully complete and all islets have been released, maybe, just maybe, we could see rare Paranormals and rare Primordials. This is quite unlikely, but it's not impossible. Paranormals are much more likely. Primordials would be much harder to happen, but still not impossible. Now, talking about epics, this variant class will definitely dominate 2026. It will be one of the years with the most epic monster releases. There are many classes that still need epic forms, so I'll go through all of them. First, the class that will receive its final epic monsters in 2026 is the Fire class, where all remaining Fire Queens will get epic forms, and their release dates have already been confirmed. Alongside the Fire Queens, we'll also get the Natural Queen's epic form, which is Epic Mimic, and it will definitely arrive in 2026. Epic Magicals will also continue releasing throughout the year, since we have over 40 magical monsters that still need epic forms. These monsters will dominate the seasonal events. Epic Wublins will also continue releasing, with around 10 still missing, and all of them should arrive this year. Once all epic Wublins are released, the epic Wubbox for Wublin Island will also arrive, becoming one of the most anticipated monsters of 2026. By the end of the year, this Wubbox will definitely shake up the community. Of course, we can't forget the Dream Mythicals, which will also receive their epic forms this year, at least the ones that are still missing. I'm very excited to see all these epics, because we'll have an enormous variety. Will a brand new class receive epic variants in 2026? Honestly, I don't think so. The Ethereal Workshop still has a long way to go with its rare forms, and Paranormals and Primordials don't even have rares yet. So I don't think a new class getting epic variants will happen in 2026. Since I've already mentioned Paranormals and Primordials several times, it's clear that 2026 will be a huge year for them. 2026 will be the year of the Paranormals, and all remaining ones will arrive this year, from the 2-element monsters all the way to the quads. So yes, Paranormals will dominate 2026. As for the 1-element Primordials, there are still 2 left to be released, so both of those should arrive as well. That means both remaining islets will also be released, the Crystal Islet and the Poison Islet. By mid-2026, we should already have both islets in the game based on the current release pace. Along with them, their 2 Primordials will arrive, and the Paranormal Island will likely be completed by the end of the year, or even by mid-year. Something that BBB has been putting aside, and that I can't wait to see more of, is the Titan Souls. In my opinion, we'll receive the final 2 Titan Souls in 2026. Since we only got 1 in 2025, I really hope the remaining 2 arrive in 2026. 1 at the beginning of the year, and 1 at the end. That would be perfect. Now let's move on to theories and islands, specifically the possible islands that could arrive in 2026, besides the Crystal and Poison Islets. With the islets completed, I believe one island that has a strong chance of arriving in 2026 is the Ethereal Gold Island. the island where all ethereals will be together. Yes, there's a real chance this island could arrive in 2026, maybe during the anniversary event. Another island that could arrive after the islets are finished is the Primordial Island, the island of the primordial monsters, where the 5 one-element primordials would be together, along with all hybrid primordials. We don't know if it would be a single island or if each primordial would have its own island, plant, cold, air, water, and earth, similar to the natural islands. Just like the ethereal gold island, this primordial island or islands could arrive during the anniversary event. So I'm torn between these two possibilities for next year, of course alongside the islets. One island that will definitely arrive at some point, though we don't know if it'll be in 2026 or later, is the Baby No Money Island, the island of the new legendary monster, just like Sugarbush Island. I've already made a video about this, but it's worth mentioning again. This island could arrive next year, and I really hope it does. However, if BBB plans to release more legendary monsters, this island might still take some time. Now moving on to another topic. Not new islands, but monsters appearing on more islands. First, all mythicals and seasonals that are still missing from Wanderer Island should arrive in 2026, completing that island entirely. I'm really excited to hear their new sounds there. Also, BB Lizard arriving on Gold Island is almost confirmed, since Sugarbush is already there, so it's just a matter of time. Another long-promised feature that could finally happen in 2026 is Mimic arriving on more islands. This monster was promised to appear on additional islands, but so far it's only on Fire Oasis. In my opinion, Mimic will probably arrive with a brand new natural island, because if it were going to Gold Island or Tribal Island, it would have happened already. Even just one new island would be great. There are also things we're still not sure will actually happen in 2026, such as more legendary monsters. It took many years to get the second one, so we don't know if BBB wants to continue adding legendaries. But if they do, we could definitely see several new ones in 2026. A brand new class is also unlikely, since there are still 3 existing classes that aren't complete yet. Something we expect every year, and that might finally happen in 2026, is the release of the Fire Mirror Islands. We've been waiting for these for years, so maybe 2026 is finally the year. Another feature that could arrive in 2026 is the Elder Celestials. These have been awaited for a long time, and there's a real chance they could finally arrive. But for that to happen, we'd need a new structure, since Celestial Island would need a full island switch button like other islands now have. Some additional features that could arrive in 2026 include more profile customization options, making our profiles look even better. We might also get Days of Doma Part 2, which has already been confirmed. We just don't know if it'll arrive in 2026. Another confirmed future feature is a new use for musical essences, though we don't know what it will be yet. And since we're talking about Dawn of Fire, Pyrosite crystals could also finally gain a use, since they've had none so far. In July 2025, YouTuber MSM Poke Gamer visited Big Blue Bubble's headquarters and appeared on that month's My Singing Monsters live stream. During the stream, it was said that he hadn't seen anything fans hadn't already seen, except for and then they said they'd reveal it later. It was confirmed that this was a community-related event planned for 2026. We don't know what it is yet, but it could be a big surprise this year. And finally, 2 things involving the Colossals that could arrive in 2026. New Colossal Conundra puzzles, which were confirmed in the past, and improvements to the Colossals sounds themselves. Both could happen, but nothing is guaranteed yet. That's it, everyone. Those are all the things I believe could arrive in 2026. Of course, we'll also get surprises, things we don't expect at all. If I forgot anything, leave it in the comments and make your own prediction list too. That's the video, and I'll see you next time. See you later.